Brett Goldstein! Yay! Yeah!
Hey there, quirky people. I am your host, Anna, and today you're gonna see why everyone loves Brett Goldstein. He is an English actor, producer, a writer, and a comedian. In short, he's the real deal. He is popularly known for his breakout role as Roy Kent in the hit Apple TV Plus sports comedy series, Ted Lasso. Roy Kent is heavily inspired by the real-life footballer Roy Keane. As soon as Ted Lasso arrived, the series became a huge hit in the United States. And Goldstein alone got so many nominations for his spectacular performance as the grumpy football veteran of the AFC Richmond Club. And guess what? He bagged an Emmy for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series, a British Independent Film Award for Best Supporting Actor, a Critics' Choice Television Award for Best Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series, and several others. You'd obviously love him if you've seen Ted Lasso. If you haven't, then I'd highly recommend that you go watch the show because it's a gem. But you've got to know who Brett Goldstein is because he is rumored to join the MCU as Hercules. Rumors suggest that he will even get his own series on Disney+. But I guess we'll have to wait and see about that. First, let's look at what made Goldstein so popular and why'd you fall in love with him.
How do you feel? Sort of depressed.
My eyebrow's crazy. I got to do a photo shoot with Keely tonight, and the photo shoot coordinator told me my eyebrows are crazy.
My eyebrow's crazy.
They want to do a at home with the footballer boyfriend shot. Bet they won't even use it. She also told me I got to wear all black so that Keely pops.
You're always wearing black.
This isn't black, this is dark heathered charcoal.
Ooh, I love hearing fellas debate fashion.
Brett Goldstein is literally an all-rounder. You name anything, and I bet you that this guy would have done it. He's literally good at everything. We've already seen how good an actor he is with his curse words and his angry demeanor as Roy Kent. But he's also got a great comic timing. And you may not know this, but before playing Roy Kent, he was actually hired as a writer on Ted Lasso. After the writer's room was done with writing the first season, Goldstein just couldn't let go of the intimidating character of Roy Kent. He connected to the character personally and emailed his own audition tapes to the producers. One of those tapes included the scene,
If I don't hear silence, I'm going to start punching dicks.
So he was immediately picked as Roy Kent, and this scene was obviously added in the pilot of Ted Lasso. Just look at his hairy body and the way he acts. I guess the 41-year-old actor is a perfect pick for Hercules.
I'm Brett Goldstein. I'm a comedian, an actor, a writer, a producer, a swimmer, plumber. Can we do that last week? A creator of worlds.
You know, I hope everybody knows at this point that you're also a writer on the show.
Yes.
And in a scene like that, it just must be so much fun to be in the writer's room, first writing something so funny, knowing that you then get to be the person who performs it.
I mean, I did write that scene, and the problem is I knew as I was writing it, this is going to cost Apple a lot of money because I can't do scenes with Phil Dunster, who plays Jamie Tart, without losing my And as I was writing You're an Ugly, Ugly Boy banner, I thought, this is going to take days. It's going to take days to shoot. You may have noticed there were less Roy Jamie scenes this season, and that was purely to save money.
Just to save money. They can't have you guys in a two-shot together. Or they got a lot of over the shoulders.
Yeah. When I'm my most creative is probably when I'm furthest away from a pen. So it could be in the shower or in bed or in the car. Anywhere where it's a panic to remember the idea I've just had. Just keep repeating it at the gas station, everywhere, till everyone thinks you're mad, and then you get it written down. And then it's often like a dream, and you're like, that actually doesn't make any sense.
Big man Roy Kent.
No,
Come on, man. Why won't you coach me?
because you don't deserve it.
You're right. I don't deserve it.
The way you play is dull and conformist.
It's true. I do play in quite a dull and conformistic way.
And you're ugly.
Besides all his supporting actor awards, he has won a couple of writing awards as well. Back in 2021, he bagged the Writers Guild of America Award for Best Comedy Series, and another one for Best New Series for Ted Lasso, obviously. He certainly is a pretty funny guy, and you can make that out from his acceptance speeches. In real life, he's a very different persona from Roy Kent. And with his entry as Hercules in the MCU, he could bring in the anger, the badassery, and his great sense of humor, which would be great for the character. It will be interesting to see if he even gets to become an Avenger as Hercules.
Thank you. Right, I'm really not going to swear this time. Thank you to the Critics' Choice Association.
What are you doing?
Sorry. What do you usually do with your lashes?
I leave them the fuck alone.
Howdy, y'all cowboys. My name is Ted Lasso, and I'm from Kansas. Wow.
The Emmy for Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series goes to Brett Goldstein, Ted Lasso.
I'm struggling to take any of this in because it's so fucking surreal. And also, I didn't realize we were up so quickly. So I thought, oh, there'll be some time to settle into the ceremony. And then they were singing and dancing, and then suddenly they were calling our names. I was like, what is going on? So, yeah, maybe ask me in a week if I've made sense of any of this. I'm basically the most supported actor. Like, I don't do much. I'm just surrounded by an amazing cast. And I would like to name them individually, but there's too many and it's 1 a.m. and people need to go to bed. But let me at least say Jason, who taught me everything, Hannah, who I love, and I would like to give a special shout out to the person I did most of my scenes with this year, the amazing Juno Temple.
Big fans here, all of us. Yes. First thing you're going to do to celebrate the win?
Drink.
Hey, Brett, congratulations.
Hey, how are you?
I
I actually was like, who was it? I said, who'd they say? And then everyone stood up, but they were looking at me, and I was like, wait. And thank God it had it written on the thing, because I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I might use it to as cutlery.
Okay, yeah, nice, great.
I'll keep it in the kitchen as
Maybe barbecue, put it on the grill.
Yeah, exactly.
While Hercules is the future of Brett Goldstein, Roy Kent is his present. In Season 1, we saw Kent keeping the team together with all his experience. And in Season 2, when things weren't going right for the aging footballer, he retired from the sport and became a sports pundit. But that wasn't really his thing, was it? Sure, people had some good laughs with having a sports pundit who actually swore on live TV. But Ted Lasso convinced him to return to AFC Richmond as its coach. And he came back like a boss. Now it's going to be interesting to see how he carries on with the duties of coaching the club in Season 3.
What do you believe about Ted Lasso?
I'd say, well, nice to see you, Matt. What I believe about Ted Lasso, and sometimes Brendan makes fun of me, is I think that the show is made by magic. I think that there's some magic going on, and I constantly feel like we have to be very, very careful not to disturb the magic. Because yes, everyone works very hard, and we spend months and months and months working out the stories and the scripts, and the actors are amazing, and the crew are amazing. But also, it's a bit of magic. I think it's so unusual to have every single person be as smart and brilliant as they are, and as lovely. Like, people keep asking me sort of like, yeah, but who don't you like? You know what I mean? And I get it, because I think on a normal job, there are of course some people you don't like, and I'm not lying when I say I love everyone. Like, there isn't a bad one in there. So that must be a bit of magic, because someone's usually a prick, aren't they? You know what I mean? No one on Ted Lasso is a bad dude. You hear stories of like, oh, well, you have to be in conflict for good art to happen, and it's like, no, you don't. To be vulnerable and really do the stuff you want to do in these things, you have to feel safe with each other. The wisest thing that Ted Lasso says is the Walt Whitman quote, is the be curious, not judgmental.
You know, there's some soccer, but some people call it football.
The tagline for this year is Season 2, winging it.
Okay, that's all from the library of Brett Goldstein, aka Roy Kent, and soon to be Hercules. What are your thoughts on his potential casting in the MCU? Let us know in the comments. Give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed the video. And don't forget to check out some more fun content on our channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Jesus Christ!
Oh my God.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.